Losing weight is hard, especially when we run at a metabolic deficit, unable to create enough energy. Food is so much more than calories. It relieves stress, it increases satisfaction. It's not just about our fat percentage. Fat diets are taking the spotlight of what truly matters. Instead of being on and off a diet, we should learn to eat cleaner and be more active in general. Train our body to burn fat for fuel to power our energy so we're always fit. For many, incorporating a few simple, scientific-backed dietary strategies can help shred belly fat. The amount of calories determines catabolism versus anabolism. So if you eat more calories, it'll result in growth or weight gain, and if you eat less calories than you consume, it'll result in catabolic phases or weight loss. But too much steep of a caloric decline can lead to different fluctuations in hunger hormones, stress hormones, and even reduce your metabolic rate. This commonly leads to fluctuations, so-called yo-yo dieting, with trying out different short-term fat diets. What you want to focus on in your nutrition is getting as much nutrients as you actually can, and that is done by increasing the amount of nutrient-dense foods you eat. This serves a greater purpose at a physiological level because when you're eating empty calories, you're actually not getting much nutrition for the foods that you're eating, resulting in metabolic deficits and inability to create enough energy. This overeating of sugar or empty calories leads to diabetes, obesity, and other problems or inability to lose weight. Instead, we'll cover 4 practical dietary strategies that can allow your body to become a more effective fat-burning machine and also improve satiety and reduce hunger. Practicality is the main goal of this video, how to hack nutrition in a practical way. Energy deficit is the primary factor for weight loss. In other words, once energy expenditure or calories burned exceeds energy intake or calories consumed, the result is weight loss. Eyeing out how many calories we eat isn't the best practice in the beginning. The right way to do it is by tracking our calories. First, we estimate our calorie expenditure using a fitness tracker, scale, or calculator. Once we know how much we expend on a daily basis, we want to be around 300 to 500 calories below that. Then we get on a fitness app and track calories for at least 4 weeks. By that time, we should have a great perception of how much calories we're eating and how calorie dense certain foods are. Considering you make the shift within a month, you can stop calorie counting and keep the deficit until satisfied with your weight. By changing this one thing, you're already 80% there, and that's fasting. By extending the non-eating window, your body becomes better at utilizing excess fat for energy. So in other words, you're burning fat to fuel your body. This in time leads to numerous little metabolic adaptations that help you improve how you create energy, improve insulin sensitivity, and even prevent spikes in blood glucose levels. By optimizing the way your glucose machinery works, fasting can actually help you adapt to fat better and reduce the potential of metabolic dysfunction or inability to create energy from glucose. In a way, every time you fast, you're hitting the reset button on your metabolism. Besides providing such metabolic adaptations, fasting is one of the most practical ways to achieve a caloric deficit of around 20%. Research also shows there's a link between metabolic stress from fasting or caloric restriction and enhanced mitochondrial function, which means more energy. Fasting is not for everyone, but it works great for most people. The most popular method suitable for most is 16 to 8 hour fasting. Aside from skipping breakfast, everything else is normal. You eat all your meals in an 8-hour window. In a few weeks, our body adapts, so the hunger signal for the meal we're skipping isn't as strong anymore. Make sure you hydrate your body well, especially in the morning during fasting. Eating more fiber has been shown very beneficial as well. Now, this is because fiber can feed the gut bacteria, improving the quality and the composition of your gut microbiome. And if we know anything about gut health, is that improved gut microbiota can enhance your mood and reduce stress. And this is important because reducing stress will prevent overeating. Fiber is a complex carbohydrate. There are basically two types: the soluble fiber, which is preferred for weight loss. This is the type that slows food passage and creates a gel-like consistency. And then we have the insoluble fiber, which sort of speeds up digestion, creates bulk up in the stool, and makes you more regular. Now, why is fiber so practical for weight loss? Well, it sort of forces you to chew your food better. Mastication improves nutrient absorption, meaning you get more nutrients. Because of fiber, you're eating slower, meaning you get that signal of satiety earlier on, so it's very hard to overeat. Fiber also tends to increase volume in your digestive system, which helps you feel fuller earlier on. In other words, it's very hard to overeat it, and it has a ton of benefits for digestive health. If you don't believe me, try overeating oats. It's way harder than overeating French fries or pancakes. Research shows a link between weight loss and fiber intake. It was the main factor for diet adherence, meaning high fiber diet was the easiest to follow. To increase the amount of fiber, you can enjoy a bowl of oatmeal a few times a week. Vegetables and fruits are great options as well, packing a lot of fiber. Incorporating more complex carbohydrates like whole grain pasta or legumes for its slow glucose digestion properties. Last one is eat more protein. Protein is one of the most essential but under-eating nutrients in our current diet. Proteins are important for improving body composition, particularly in the realm of increasing muscle mass. And why is this important, and what does it have to do with weight loss? Well, the more muscle you have, the greater your ability to dispose glucose somewhere. The muscle as an organ works as a glucose disposal tissue, meaning the extra glucose you'll eat is going to go to fuel the muscle. This is of extreme importance because most overweight people struggle with high blood glucose levels. Additionally, protein has higher TEF or thermogenic effect of food, so research shows that your body burns about 20 to 30% of consumed calories through protein only for digestion, which is a lot more compared to the 5 to 10% you get from carbs and 1 to 3% you get from fats. Additionally, protein helps reduce hunger and promote satiety as it increases GLP-1, a satiety-promoting hormone. The standard RDA is about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. That's for maintenance. For building muscle, which we should all want, around 1.2 grams per kilogram is ideal. Protein should shine on our plates. As more research is done, there is a greater shift in the industry promoting the importance of protein as the star of the plate. To increase protein intake, you can add some protein powder to your smoothies and oatmeals. Keep some nuts close by for a quick snack and enjoy some veggie omelette here and there. To clarify, when we say weight loss, we mostly mean fat loss. And to speed up fat loss, you need to become better at burning fat. One of the primary ways to do this is becoming more metabolically flexible, either by lowering your carbs or introducing a shift of high carb and low carb times or introducing intermittent fasting. If you want to know more about metabolic flexibility and go in depth, we have outlined a great article with a lot of science and research backing it up at vitalsen.com. Feel free to check that out. So, bullet points, today's 4 dietary strategies that help you sustainably lose weight. First one is a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. Next one is fasting of about 12 to 12 hours or 16 to 8 model, which is a bit more advanced. Then we have the increased intake of fiber, particularly soluble one, to increase satiety and promote fullness. And we have increased intake of protein, which has high thermogenic effect. That's it. Hope I made eating healthier and losing weight better, faster, and more practical for you. See you in the next one. Bye.